the time step. Now this step has historic roots in show business. The dancers in vaudeville were always the last ones to get in front of the orchestra to practice what they needed for their evening performance. So all the orchestra needed was the tempo. The music, they could handle that. They needed the tempo, and a lot of dancers would just walk to the edge of the stage and stomp the tempo until the conductor got it, and then they'd even do that during a performance, as long as the tempo was correct. Some genius later on came up with a little combination that would pass on the tempo and still be part of the dance that he was going to do. And it was called the time step. So let's take a look at that. First, stomp, then hop. Stomp on the right, hop on the left. Now I'm going to shuffle and step. I'm still on the right. And then I'm going to shuffle and stomp again. Now I'm back to the beginning. Basically, stomp, hop, shuffle, step, shuffle, hop. The time step. What we're going to do now is the seesaw, or the side slide. However you want to think of it to help you get it into your body. The seesaw. I'm going to pick up my right foot. I'm going to slide on my left in that direction. And then I'm going to put my right foot down, pick up my left, and slide back. Anytime you break down a dance step and talk about it, it looks difficult. It seems to make no sense. But when you do it, pick up your right and slide, left and slide, right and slide, and left and slide. The seesaw. The square. As you can imagine from its name, you're going to be dancing in a square. The important thing to keep track of is which foot leads every time you turn a corner in that square. Let's take a look. I'm at the back corner of the square. I'm going to step forward with my left foot and then slide in my right. Now as I go to my right, I'll step with my right, slide in my left. I'll step back with my right, slide my left. Now I'm going to step out with my left, slide in the right. I'm back where I started. So every time I want to go to the right, I step with my right. When I'm backing up, I step with my right. Otherwise, it's the left. So I'm going to step left, slide right, step right, slide left, step right, slide left, step left, slide right, step left, together, right, together, back together, left together, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. The square. The box step is a little similar to the square, but it's not square. It's a little more cool. The box step, just keep your feet moving. Basically, I'm going to cross over with my left foot. Step back with my right. Step with my left. Cross over with my right. Cross, back, step, cross, back, step, cross, back, step, cross, back, step. This is the box step. The grapevine. It's a good old-time dance step that can move you very quickly and smoothly from one side of the stage to the other. There's two basic kinds of grapevine that we're going to do right now, and they have the same elements, but one's faster, one's a little slower. Let's start with the slow one. I'm going to step out with my right, and I'm going to cross in front with my left. I'll step out with my right again, and crossing back with my left. Right, cross front, right, cross back, right, cross front, right, cross back. That's the grapevine. You keep moving, you change feet every time you make another move. Let's do it just a little bit faster. I'm going to step right, cross front, right, back, right, front, right, back, right, front. That's the grapevine. Now, if we picked up the pace, if we doubled the tempo, we wouldn't do it that same way. Instead of stepping and crossing, we'd hop right into this position. So the quicker grapevine, the up-tempo grapevine, would look like this. We're going that way. Cross, 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 cross. Right? Let's take another look at that. I'm basically hopping and crossing. And then hopping again and switching. Hop, 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 hop. And as I move, I just want to make sure my body follows that same direction. And I'll hop, 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 hop. The grapevine. Step, ball, change. Step, we understand that. Ball means the ball of your foot. Change means you switch feet. Now, this is basically a step that you can use anytime, any place. But the next time you watch a movie called The Wizard of Oz, you'll see a couple of very fine Hollywood dancers doing this move. Every time they do, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. All right? So I'm stepping, ball, change. My feet are side by side. Now I'm going to step, ball, change, step, ball, change. Step behind, change, step behind, change. Da, da, ba, ba, da. Step, ball, change. Now, we're going to talk about dancing with a partner. What we've done earlier is dancing by yourself or with a group of people with other dancers, but you're all doing the same step. When you're dancing with a partner, if you go forward, your partner quite often is going backwards. Let's first talk about the waltz. And let's say you're doing My Fair Lady. You're probably going to have to waltz. There are a lot of shows, even straight plays, where you're going to be waltzing with somebody as part of that performance. So here's the waltz, and it's going to look very familiar. Let's say I'm dancing with my partner. Here the position of my hands, my left hand high, my right hand on her back at her waist, and I'm going forward, together, change. It sounds like step, ball, change, step, ball, change, step, ball, change, step, ball, change. You go forward, your partner goes backward. You go left, step, ball, change. Your partner is going to the right. You go right, step, ball, change. Your partner, of course, is going to the left. So if you mastered step, ball, change, you've got the waltz. You just add a little bit of vertical, straight back, and class, and you've got step, ball, change, step, ball, change, left, ball, change, right, ball, change, step, step, step. And with all dancing, keep moving. Don't just stand in one place and move your feet. Dance with your whole body, as Fred Astaire would say. That's the waltz. The polka is a great old folk dance that I used to do when I was a kid because I seemed to be going to a wedding every month or so when I was a young fella. And I learned how to do the polka with my sister, my mom, my dad, whoever would dance with somebody who was 2.5 feet tall, and that's how I learned it. Later on, I realized it's pretty much like the waltz with the same footwork, that same step, ball, change footwork, only it's nice and quick. So here's the polka. Let's say I'm dancing with a partner. As a man, I might have my hands at my partner's waist, and she might have her hands up at my shoulders. We also might take that very same waltz pose with our partners. So, the polka, step, ball, change, only nice and quick. I'm going left, ball, change, right, ball, change, left, ball, change, right, ball, change. I can go forward, ball, change, and back, ball, change. I never change the position of my feet. My left foot always goes forward. My left foot always goes to the left. My right foot always goes to the rear. My right foot always goes to the right. I can turn in circles and keep doing that step, ball, change because that's the polka. The final partner dance I want to show you is the foxtrot. Now the foxtrot I've saved for last because it can be one of the simplest things that you can do with a partner dance. Basically, you're walking in tempo. So we've all been walking for years. This time we have to do it with the music. So the foxtrot includes walking forward, stepping to the side, walking forward, stepping to the side. Gentlemen, keep in mind that your partner, when you're moving forward, is moving backwards and doing the same thing you do, only backwards in high heels. So, let's take a look at the foxtrot. Left, right, left together, left, right, left together. I'm walking 2 steps forward and then step together to the side. I could have started with my right foot. I happen to start with my left. The foxtrot. Forward, forward, side together. Forward, forward, side together. That, my friends, is the foxtrot.